Hello, everybody. This is Royal Gamer, and I'm here with the Hacksaw to commentate for this race between TheIntCarl and kaku52. How many of you are excited for this race? Please PogChamp in the chat right now.
I know I'm excited for this race. I actually took a look at both of their PB runs prior to, so I'm kind of interested to see what they choose to go with in this.
Oh yeah, what was Kaku's PB for any percent? Because I know he did warpless. I don't recall his any percent PB though.
So yeah, he's at a 502,
okay.
and does most of the strats. He does a little safer 3-bump method in 4-2. And then I think he decides to skip some of the pipe jumps in 8-1. And then Carl kind of avoids a lot of the pipe jumps in the run, as well as he took a pretty safe approach to 4-2 in terms of 3-bump as well.
Yeah, I would imagine playing it pretty safe there. Won't be seeing any elevator bumps. Probably won't see 4-2 blaze it today. But it'll be interesting to see if either of them will choose to do the Fire Mario strat or to be small the whole way.
Or if they just grab a mushroom. Both were small in their PBs, but again, you know, who knows what they're going to choose to do.
Yeah, for a race it would be totally different. So who knows what they'll be planning on doing for the race as far as what they think will be more consistent for them.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, especially when you're going to a level like 8-3 and you aren't familiar with the frame rule you're on, you're like, oh, okay, I hope I have an upgrade.
Yeah, so I would imagine at least probably grabbing the mushroom at 8-2. You know, if they're going to grab any power-ups at all for that level. All right, looks like the runners are readying up here. We're starting the countdown in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. And should be seeing them go any second now. I get either I'm delayed or what.
Yeah, I'm seeing the same thing you are.
Okay, all right, there they go. Kaku started his timer from the pressing start, so it's going to be about 2 seconds off from the actual time. I don't know if Kaku forgot to put the delay there for the timing. Whatever.
So nice 380 on the underground from Carl, actually. And then we see Kaku actually grabbing the upgrade.
Yeah, so Kaku is going to go with Fire Mario. Carl's probably going to stick with small. Probably will play it safe, but even if you play it safe with small, it could still be a good amount faster than Fire Mario as long as you don't die, basically.
Yeah, death is bad. Usually your game's just done.
Yeah, it'll be over. But okay, so he's going for that's good. He got that part. Will he do pipe jumps? Okay, skipping the pipe jumps probably a good decision. They're much harder to do in a race for some reason. So that'll give him a pretty solid lead against Kaku for the start of this. We'll see if he can maintain that lead for the rest of the race.
Yeah, it's the adrenaline, man. You know, it gets going, and sometimes you just press that A button just a little too strong.
Yeah, exactly. Press it too strong, or you try to press it lightly and you don't press it at all.
Absolutely. So yeah, I'd consider this like the freest level in the run.
There's absolutely.
Not much scary going on here, except, I mean, the stairs are kind of strange, but once you figure out something consistent, they're not bad.
Yeah, neither of these players should have any issues with the stairs in this race. That should be way behind them at this point. So the only thing that'll probably be difficult would be the warp zone and any pipe jumps if they go for them, and the hammer bros. Maybe wall jump as well. Okay, so Carl is going for somewhat of a 4-bump method. Definitely gives you way more than enough pixels than you need. Kaku, of course, doing the zip with Fire Mario to get pushed to the right, and it works. Both of them successfully make it to the warp zone. Yeah,
it's actually the same thing Carl did in this PB as well. It was kind of that safe bump.
Yeah, definitely good for a race. I recommend doing that strat. Okay, so Carl, not doing any pipe jumps. You don't really need to. It's only like a second faster if you do them, so it's not really worth it for a race. You know, if you lose the race by a second, you know, you gotta give it to the other guy if they manage to pull it off.
And of course, we got the free 8-1 coming out from Kaku here with the fire. That's
Yeah, with
one of the
fire,
nice
so
benefits.
So yes, this is where it comes into play here. Kaku's not going to lose any time at this point, whereas Carl will probably lose some time playing it safer because he's small and he can't shoot enemies. Oh, and getting 6 fireworks. That's not good. That might give Kaku the lead here.
Yeah, pesky timer.
Yep, Kaku's now ahead by like 3 frame rules. So it's gonna be, I don't know how Carl's gonna come back from that mistake. Unless Kaku makes a bigger mistake himself. So we'll have to see.
Looks like Carl had a little bit of a rub there on one of the bullet bill launchers, so he'll lose a little bit of time here as well.
Oh no, Carl fell in the pit, didn't he? Yep.
Yep.
That's unfortunate. Alright, Kaku will move on to 8-3. Looks like this round's wrapped up for him. So there's not really anything that can be in his way at this point. There's no pits he can really fall into, and it's kind of like just, you know, don't die to Bowser, basically at this point.
Yeah, don't get some low to boo action and then run into Bowser.
Yeah, well, as long as he keeps fire, even if he gets hit by Lodabu, the invincibility frames will last long enough. So as long as he doesn't lose fire before the final room, then it's a guaranteed finish.
Yeah, I think the only thing that's a little tricky is the water section.
Man, bad Bill RNG for Carl there. Nice wall jump for Kaku. Pretty safe on the turnaround.
Yeah, I was making sure he got it and didn't get hit by a cheap, which is good.
Yeah. Oh, he got hit by the fire bar. Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kinda jinxed him there, I think, by mentioning that.
Carl's gonna hopefully like you for that. Okay, he is playing it safe the rest of the way, so looks like Kaku's got this. Yep. GG 5-14 for Kaku. Carl finishing up 8-4 still. Everyone put your GGs in the chat for Kaku for winning this round.
Yeah, not a bad time. He'll be pretty happy with that, I think.
Yeah. Good for first race, although I expect he will get better times than that before this entire race is over.
Yeah, for sure. It's actually a pretty good turnaround room for Carl there.
Oh, wow. Carl just swims right into Firebar and game over. I'm gonna try. I don't know. Hopefully Carl will see the Discord that he can stop now. Okay, I think he did. Yeah, great. Alright, so we're gonna get into the next race of this best of 9.
Yeah, it's one of the nice things. You know, sometimes you come out, you have a bad first game, and then you have the potential to play 8 more. So, I mean, it's not the worst thing. You still have time.
Yeah, it happens. Especially the nerves of the first race get to you. I'm sure Carl learned some things what he's not going to do next time. Don't fall into any pits. Probably a good one.
Yeah, you really can't simulate the race nerves any other way, really, other than race.
Alright, runners are rating up here.
So yeah, I think that race was quite close till the end of 8-1 there when he got those fireworks. So, you know, hopefully he can
Yeah.
get a better time in 8-1 this time. And
Yeah,
I think that kind of got him off keel a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. All right, looks like the second race is starting. All right, everyone in the chat, put your favorite emote in the chat right now for this second race. All right, here we go. Oh, Kaku's still in second quest. Uh-oh.
Well, that makes things a little more interesting for him.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you're on the triple or the single cart, you have to do a hard reset in order to avoid staying in second quest. A soft reset won't be enough. So I guess Kaiku's gonna have to deal with that for now.
Kind of equalizes his fire strat a little bit in terms of being able to kill things.
Yeah. I'm not sure how much practice he has doing second quest, so we'll see how he adapts.
Carl pretty much going with the same strats this time around, which I agree with. It wasn't really these levels that were the problem. It was the ones, you know, later on that just made a few errors. Getting off to a really good start here, though.
Yeah, looking good so far.
And then again, the freest level in the entire run here.
Oh man, 4-1, my favorite.
Look at those fantastic hitboxes on those piranha plants.
Yeah, they're the best. The only thing that makes this more fun is adding flagpole glitch to it, which is also easy, of course.
Oh yes, very easy. You know,
Yeah.
anytime you got to do something that requires frame perfect inputs.
Yeah, it's a good time. I do it all the time. It's easy. Oh man. Oh, Carl dying to a Goomba there. Missed the first bump and then died to a Goomba. Yeah, Kaku has to deal with the beetles because now it's not just Goombas there. Alright, but still manages to get through 4-2. That works out.
Yeah, nice thing about Carl is he takes that strat pretty safe, so even if he misses one of those bumps, he's good.
Yeah, he still had plenty more bumps to get the warp anyway. The death, not so much something you can recover from.
Yeah. Looks like the beetle giving him a little trouble there in 8-1. Trying to get that one up, I think, since he took the death, just to make sure he doesn't game.
Alright, I gotta go for a minute. I'll be right back.
And we see Kaku going through 8-1 without very much problem, even though he's got some extra beetles to deal with, because as we mentioned, he's on second quest, so it's a little trickier for him this time around than it was last time, but he's doing a great job here. And then we see Carl making his way through 8. Looks like he's doing pretty well here. Obviously, he took that death. That's going to slow him down a little bit. And he's going to get some fireworks here again. But the good news is not as many as last round. So Kaku just steamrolling his way through 8-2. Working his way to 8-3. Looks like that one bullet bill launcher is giving Carl a little bit of trouble. And we've got Kaku making it through the hammer rose. Oh, taking some damage there in 8-3. See, he's got to be a little careful. Oh, yep, that's what you got to look out for. Unfortunately, not having an upgrade through there when you don't know the frame rule, you're not exactly sure what those bros are going to do, so you need some quick reactions. So yeah, I think very wisely he's just grabbing another upgrade here just as an insurance policy for an extra hit. Especially going through this section of 4 bros, because as I said, they can be a little unpredictable. Does a great job this time around making it through there. And it looks like Carl must have had a game over. So he's making his way through World 8 again. Not out of it yet, for sure. Kaku is kind of his to lose, but we could definitely see some damage happen. Something like that. So keep in mind he's already had a death, so 2 more and that would be a game over for him as well. Nice job dodging the Cheep there in the turnaround room, making his way through the water section, which is now a little bit scarier for him. And you see Carl looks like he's taken a death there, an 8-2 unfortunately. So yeah, I think Kaku smartly just waiting out that Potaboo, and he finishes with a time of 5:46, so GG to him in the second race here. I think both runners had a little bit more trouble this time around, unfortunately. So yeah, I think we'll be getting race 3 going here fairly soon. So yeah, what's everybody's favorite level in Super Mario Brothers 1? Just let me know in the chat what your favorite level is. I'm interested to see what the responses are.
Alright, I'm back. Do you still hear me, Axor?
I do still hear you. How's it going?
That's alright. I just gotta... I'll have to leave a little early because there's stuff I gotta do. So I'll be on for like 15 more minutes and then I'll have to head off.
Alright, so, sounds good. Yeah, we Kaku managed to take that second race there, and he had a little trouble at the end though. He did take a death and took some extra damage he didn't anticipate, so it
Oh,
was
wow.
getting a little closer.
Alright. Yeah, Kaku is now starting to make mistake. Wait, is he still doing second? Is this the third? Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. I was looking at the at the actual stream. I was like, wait, he's still in second quest. I don't know why. Okay.
Yeah, I think hopefully he fixed it this time around, make it easier on him.
Yeah, hopefully.
And it looks like they're gonna get started here any second now.
Alright, yeah, looks like he's in first quest again because there wasn't a beetle in the intro cutscene. Yeah, alright, he's good now.
See, I think Carl can take one here. He's just gotta. He's having a little trouble in 8-1. I think if he can smooth out 8-1 and 8-2 a little bit, then I think he's got a shot.
Yeah, for sure. He'll find a way.
And he's still got a little bit of a lead because, as mentioned, he doesn't have to grab the upgrades. So
Yeah, so he's gonna keep a minor lead for now. Hopefully he can hold on to it till the end. Oh, and did some pipe jumps. Wow. Alright. It's getting serious.
it's time to pull out the big guns here. He's feeling like he's got a little pressure.
Yeah. It's like, alright, it's time to hammer down and get it done. That's what he has to do.
Yep, exactly. Looks like he's built a decent lead here, actually, so.
It's about a quarter of a level ahead.
So yeah, I think, you know,
Yeah,
depending on
about
how
4
it does
seconds.
the wrong warp here, yeah, it should be a pretty nice lead.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll see what happens. Oh, the time save doesn't matter if he doesn't keep it all into 8-4.
Yeah, exactly. One death changes everything too, so.
Oh, goodness. Carl falling in the pit, messing up the wrong warp. Now Kaku taking the lead with Fire Mario. I don't know if Carl's gonna have enough pixels here. I think he barely does. Yeah, he barely had enough.
Yeah. That was really close.
Yeah.
And yeah, Kaku again just steamrolling his way through 8-1. Just having a good time,
Yeah.
killing everything in his path.
Nice and easy with good old big Fire Mario.
Yeah, unfortunately, having to wait some of these points for Carl is sometimes causing him to get some extra fireworks, which he definitely doesn't want.
Yeah, sure. Oh, goodness. Carl falling into pit at the end of 8-1, and unfortunately there are no checkpoints at World 8. So we have to start all the way from the beginning. Oh, I think something messed up with Carl's emulator there. And now he's dead. I think he's trying to go for the 1-up. Instead, he'll game over and get three laps again.
Yeah, trying to go for the insurance policy there.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the last race anyway. Kaku took some damage here from one of these Hammer Bros, and then one of the 4 at the end kind of jumped out and put his head to him. Much cleaner that time for him. No pesky Hammer Bros to deal.
Yeah. Alright, so... Oh, goodness, Carl falls in the pit again? Oh no. I don't know what's up with those
he's
stairs.
having a little trouble with... Yeah, those single tile stairs, having a little trouble with...
Man, Kaku, of course, getting the wall jump once again. Easy 2-framer. And Carl gets eaten by a plant. He's probably gonna forfeit at this point. Probably. Ooh, Lonaboo, but that's okay. He's got all the iframes to DX, and Kaku's done with a 5:08. I believe that's the best time of the races so far, because I think the best time was 5:09 from Xerox Fiend yesterday.
Yeah,
Not sure if he also had a 5:08.
Yeah, I think I watched the races yesterday. I think it was always like 5:09 to 5:10, somewhere in there.
Yeah, pretty consistent. All right, I should be setting up for the 4th race now. 0-3, leading Kaku. Only has to win 2 more races to knock down this one.
Yeah, the Fire Mario strats seem to be working out really well in these
Yes.
early matches.
Yeah, so far the races, Fire Mario is the best way to go right now. Unless you're going up against Cosmic, then you're going to have no choice but to go for like a 457 if you want a chance at beating him. But for everyone else, it's pretty safe to just, get Fire Mario.
Yeah, he's kind of known to randomly just whip out a flagpole glitch or two.
Yeah, exactly. Or 3. Could do 3 of them. All right. Carl once again with a slight lead. Probably about 2 seconds.
Yeah, and he'll gain a little bit more here again because of the upgrade grab.
Yeah, so that should give him another early lead. Hopefully he can keep it this time.
That section was quite clean from him actually, so it's pretty good.
Yep, solid 1-2.
And here we are, the most useless Lakitu in the game.
Yeah, well, him and 8-2, although I guess the one at 8-2 can hit you if you're not careful.
Yeah. Yeah, if you miss the stair jumps, then it could get a little tricky, but other than
Yeah. Alright, can Carl succeed in the wrong warp this time?
the most iconic level in the game, right?
Yes, the most infamous level of all time. The shortest level, but yet, one of the most difficult levels at the same time.
All the different strats that have been gone through here over the years.
Yeah.
So yeah, Carl's still with a nice lead here.
Yeah, still staying ahead. So, gotta hopefully you can just finish 8-1 with it. Just don't fall down the stairs this time. Should be no problem. Yay! He did it, guys. He didn't fall down the stairs. Let's go.
Very nice.
Gets to stay ahead into 8-2.
No fireworks, so he's, I don't know, a couple frame rolls ahead maybe?
Uh-oh, I think now he just lost the lead to Stair Boss in the beginning of 8-2.
The Lakitu getting to come into play here, rare.
Yeah, the rare Lakitu coming in. Carl playing it super safe, going down this pipe to despawn the 3 Paracoopas here, so you don't have to worry about them at all.
Yeah,
Although it's way slower than it's way slower than playing it safe, but at least you can't die to a Koopa anymore. It loses like 6 seconds or something just to be a little safe in that one section.
Yeah, he's kind of had some trouble with the Koopas and the bullet bill launcher.
I mean, he's probably trying to just, not die for one of these races. Oh, well, not this time, unfortunately. Maybe next
Sort of
time.
8-3. 8-3 hammer, bro.
Right. Although that was kind of his mistake going in the middle section. He was supposed to go up top.
Yeah, he would have been pretty safe there. I mean, if he
now he went up top when he wasn't supposed to. Dang. It's making the opposite decision. Kaku going in for the wall jump, gets it once again, no problem. Easy 2 frames.
I mean, 2 frames is free. That's more than 1.
Yeah, it's a whole 30th of a second. You know, if you can't react to something in a 30th of a second, you're doing something wrong. Speedrunning's not for you if you can't press a button within a 30th of a second.
Just be glad subpixels aren't involved in this game for that.
Yeah, they really help out there. And Carl once again losing fire to Lotaboo, but no problem, still grabbing the X with a 507. Very nice.
Yeah, he's kind of just going through and getting cleaner every time here, actually.
Yeah. Alright, let's finish up that 4th race. Kaku only needs 1 more W to get the big W in this race.
So I'm kind of curious, actually, how long, how much time do you lose when you take damage? How many frames?
It's like I've tried timing. It's like 0.55 seconds.
Okay.
And if you finish the level, you get the same frame rule because the frame rule counter actually stops while you're taking damage. So the only time loss is from the damage itself. So instead of like finishing a level minus 0.7, you actually finish, you know, losing 0.5 seconds just from damage, even though you finished it on the same time of the game timer.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so you can think of taking damage or powering up as kind of like lag in a sense. So it works the same way. The game still counts frame rules the same way as they would otherwise, but so you only lose the time done from the power-ups or taking damage. So that's the only way you can lose anything in something that's not a frame rule amount of time.
Yeah, it's kind of a strange mechanic, so the game just freezes play for...
Yeah, it just freezes play, including the counter that keeps track of when to move on to the next level with the frame rule while you're either taking damage or powering up, or if, you know, just get any lag in general.
And yeah, for those of you that don't know, when he's talking about frame rule, I think it's every 21 frames.
Yeah,
you can only leave
the game either starts or finishes the level every 21 frames. Well, it checks every 21 frames whether or not you've completed the level. So you can only lose time in this game in increments of 0.35 seconds, except for 8-4, which timing stops when you grab the axe. But if you do continue to second quest, that also does apply a frame rule at the end of 8-4 as well, if you're doing a both quests type run.
Okay. And then, yeah, that frame rule also applies at the start screen, too, where as long as you're within that first frame rule, you always start.
Yeah. Pretty much for every level with the flagpole, the frame rule is counted like when it goes to the black screen, but for a level that uses a warp zone, like 1-2 or 4-2, the frame rule starts when the next level begins. So, yeah. So it's not counted twice all the time. So you can see at the end of 4-2, you can finish the level like 1 frame different. The screen will go black in the same amount of time, but the next level will only start on when it, you know, lands on a frame rule. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, unique in that sort of way. The only Mario game I believe that functions this way.
Yeah, well, Lost Levels, I mean, well, yeah, any NES right. Mario game, except I don't know if SMP3 does. I've never found out about that. I don't think SMP3
It does not.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, only Mario 1
types of frame rules
and Lost Levels.
But they're not like level ending frame rules.
Yeah.
So yeah, we see Kaku actually building his lead before 8-1 here because Carl took an unfortunate death, and since then it's been fine. But yeah, unfortunately he's just starting this level far behind here and kind of needs Kaku to make a mistake from the.
Alright, Kaku actually finishing 8-2 faster there. Instead of waiting on the Koopa, kind of just jumped on him right away. So a little riskier, but I mean, it's a pretty safe risk if you know what you're doing. But it's also scary because if you mess it up, then it's a death.
Yeah, falling in the pits is really bad.
Carl not going for the bullet bill glitch there. Darn. He had a shot. Oh, backwards hammer for Kaku, but dodges it, but runs into the pipe instead. Better that than taking damage, of course.
Yeah, a couple backwards hammers there for him, actually.
Oh, goodness. Bad bros for Carl there. Failed to react accordingly. Alright, Kaku in 8-4, about to finish this off. Another pair of bad bros for Carl. And another game over for Carl. Dang.
I've noticed that sometimes when I go through that level, if I die, sometimes I end up getting the exact same pattern.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Oh, Kaku actually sniped a cheap in the turnaround room. I don't really ever see that happen. That was pretty cool. Will Kaku keep fire all the way this time? Maybe let's see it.
Can we just take a second to appreciate the hitboxes of those fire bars?
Yeah, they're the best. And time! Another 508 for Kaku with the victory for this tournament race against Carl. Alright, everyone,
runs from him.
PogChamps and GG's for kaku52. Great speed runs today. Well done. And with that, I gotta get going, so see you guys next time.
That sounds good, Roy. Have a good one.
Yeah, me too.
So I believe that I'm not entirely sure if Carl's going to have time to do a post-game interview. Kaku has respectfully declined. So for the time being, I'm going to go through just some of the schedule here coming up. So in 25 minutes, actually, on this channel, there's going to be a select between JJ Plays Games 1 and Scrublord 701. And then tomorrow, there'll actually be 3 more Celeste races at 3 p.m., 5 p.m., and 8 p.m. as well on this channel. So be sure to check those out. But in the meantime, we're going to be going to intermission here prior to the Celeste race. So stay tuned and check that out as well and support these racers because they do a fantastic job and they always put on a great show.